hand's role is to guide you away from me, Aviana of Iron, Aviana of Sky.
You know me.
In the cosmos, Nivendar is infinitesimally small, but you are. If you are here, then the fate hand betrayed me, or failed me. This means you are here to kill me.
Who are you? Or what?
I am the mother of all gods. He must return to his mother.
I don't understand what you mean.
Gods do not eat, we devour. I will devour him. I will devour all. I will devour you. I will devour your gods. All will be consumed.
I don't understand. We were in the Nexus.
On this plane, you are at the Temple of Ascension. On every other plane, you have failed in your task to slay me, and are already dead.
Can you even die?
If a god is omnipotent, it can do anything. But if a god is immortal, it cannot die. I choose omnipotence over immortality, as will you when the time comes.
I won't let you devour anything. I don't know how, but I...
For millions of years, I moved the stars, moons, and I birthed Bethrezen. And from the wreckage of dead worlds, he built gods would be drawn to its power like moths to a lamp. From that power, the fate hand Pirifet formed Catanira, an easily manipulated creature with a will to invoke the High Father's name. Instead, I willed that she invoke mine. So she formed you, and for the first time in my existence, my name was spoken. I am called, I answer. You intend to stand against me?
Delicious. I hunger for battle. Now you see me? I'll sneak past them. This should be fun. But of course. We will prevail.
Nothing. I go. Father Gallagher guided my steps. I pray to the trees.
Nevendar will have her vengeance.
My lord will protect us.
teeth ache for a bite.
I'll sneak past them.
Death is close.
This should be fun.
But of course.
The world awaits. My lord will protect us. From nothing, I go. Father Gallion, guide my steps. Pray to the trees.
These lands no
I like this one.
We did it.
All of that was to conjure that thing and destroy it. Katanira thought she was calling the High Father, but she'd been lied to.
With the gods' machinations undone, we are finally free.
If I died today, I think I might.
We are chained to our pasts.
So much destruction, just to feed the appetites of the...
A shame Mortis is gone. I imagine raising this god from death would be...
Even when alive, we are nothing but carrion for greedy gods.
If she was a god, surely she cannot die. Can she?
I understand her hunger. In a way, I feel bad for the...
It's over, Avi. It's finally over.
Over? Ori, we've ended the war and saved the world. But our story's just begun.
So began the Epoch of Heathens. With the death of the Ancient Mother, there was not a plane of existence upon which the gods did not fear your name, and fear the world of Nevendar. And in the absence of the oppression of the gods, the people looked instead to you. Under your guidance, the world would heal. Nevendar would become what you'd promised to make it. One of freedom, one of heart, and one of liberation. Though you and Coruscant both went on to serve your people, you and Ilian and her in the Empire, she preferred the time she spent with you. After everything you'd been through, you happily felt the same. You spent your later days as scholars reading the poems of long-dead thinkers to one another. Through you, an age of enlightenment was soon to begin. It would be guided by your mutual love for learning, and above all, your love for one another. Years pass. Nevendar is slow to change, but you are patient. And through that patience, you would come to see a new world born. Mortis would be the first god to fall, the ancient Zudolariete II. There would be more. Many, many more. The Epoch of Heathens would be a time of relative peace for Nevendar. But across the celestial plains, fear and panic would spread. The Liberator was coming for the Immortals, and she would have her victory. But that is a tale for another time. From the southern wastes to the tips of the northern ranges, there was not a realm unaffected by your rule. Guarding the Nexus proved a daunting task, though a necessary one. Its power remained in your hands, and with it, you controlled the world. Any who opposed you would soon learn that Ilian was both a home and a monolith casting its shadow across the land. With the elves fought back from the Lows and the Second Woken pushed from the Castle Hale, the bastions of the Old Empire rose again. Together, you and Orion traveled to the Lows often, every occasion fountaining into a celebration of drink, dancing, and laughter. Though you preferred to be called Avi, the people of this new empire insisted on calling you Empress. Reintegration of the Veil's many troops took years, and it was not without pain. But as the last of the Titans died, so too did the nightmare they wrought. You sent troops of Second Woken hordes to Greyleaf to guard the throne of Corsal. Should any god choose to stand against you, the throne would be their prison. The same became true of the Hall of Souls. Its bricks grew full of those mortals foolish enough to question you. Supplanting the Council of Six as leader of the Second Woken was a difficult choice, but one you would honor. Ghouls from Greyleaf to Queen's Nest flocked to you, and you were happy to meet them. With their necromancers, you rose the corpse of the Beast of Galleon from its decomposed state, preferring to ride it as your trusty steed. As for the Legion, they came to accept your rule over the path of flesh and flame. They marched to Ilion seeking a permanent alliance. You were happy to accept. It would only be a matter of time before you set sail aboard the Helzadin with your demon kin. the weapon of Barrett-Nor loaded, ready to kill their lord Bethresen. Though, not everything in the Unholy Realms was so grim. The Festival of the Molten Moons raged on in Hurek, an eternal celebration held in your honor. Elsewhere, the Elven clans ceased their raids and took their place as allies of Ilion, governing the Whitelands and Wotan's grave from their true home in Atelian. So honored were you among their people, even the blood trees bowed to you in respect. So went the races of the world. But in the end, it was the intimate moments that mattered most. Coruscant visited Port Grimard often, and you were happy to make the pilgrimage. She never assumed the name Beth, but she honored her family's memory in her own way. Belendrak grew old, as did his cubs. Soon they had cubs of their own. It was not the caretaker's life he'd hoped for, but it was life just the same. There were many ways to avoid death on Nevendar, but none so reliable as having a friendship with Edgemar the Crow. There were many times he'd find himself in a position to save you from the brink. And he did. Though her mortality always haunted her, Elmiran felt safe with you, as did her falcons. They made a strange family, but what family isn't strange, really? Or Mariel's life would always be full, and the people who needed her always demanded more, and she longed to return every time she was away. Though most in Ilion rightly feared Charlea, you grew to see her in a different light over the years. Unless, that is, you walked in on her during a feed. Years would pass with Sebastian, the rightful king of the Hail, as your dear friend and mentor. When he finally breathed his last breath, it was a peaceful one, with you by his side. Though Bagthal continued to fight proudly in your honor, the ghosts of his past haunted him. He would rise at night screaming her name. Sometimes you could swear you'd hear her answer. It would be a long reign over Ilion and, eventually, Nevendar. There would be more loss and more loves along the way. But your life would be full. The people of Ilion would be safe. And until the epoch's end, Nevendar would be liberated.